time for Florida State football. This is the Jimbo Fisher Show. The Jimbo Fisher Show is brought to you by the Florida Lottery, over $30 billion and counting to education. Just imagine. The energy-saving conservation programs of Tico People's Gas. Coca-Cola, try a game changer of your own. Taste the feeling. SunTrust, the official bank of Florida State Athletics. Ram, come in and get a great deal on the best trucks during Ram Power Days. And by Nick's Toggery, provider of Coach Fisher's wardrobe.
Hello and welcome to the Jimbo Fisher Show. Tom Block and Coach Fisher. And Coach, congratulations. A hard-fought win in a tough environment, and your team was steadfast and fought to the end. You win at 24-20.
It did. We were lucky to come out on top for the part that, they had their opportunities, and we had our opportunities. But our kids, it's great to win a game like that finally, and letting our kids know that they just keep staying the course and doing the right things, because we've come up short on two of them so far that were very, very tight game. We have won another one down at Miami on a block kick, and that's the way it goes. But you got to believe in what you're doing. You got to keep doing it. And kids played hard. That's a tough place to play. They got a good football team. Knew they'd come out and ready to play. They always do against Florida State. And our kids were ready to play. They come out and played hard. We got to again keep cleaning things up, but made the plays when we had to make them.
Was it tough at the start of the week to turn the page after an emotionally disappointing result against Clemson?
It really wasn't. It really wasn't. Our kids, they knew they were right there, and I think we hit it from a positive standpoint from the very beginning to make sure that they understood that. And for the most part, our kids were really positive and had a good week of practice.
You mentioned they're a very good club. Defensive front, and really their good. Front seven really good for NC State.
They're one of the top 10 rushing defenses in the country. We've one of the top defenses in the country. I think us and Louisville's only teams averaged over 6 yards of play for the whole game against them. And actually they played Clemson great at Clemson, only gave up 17. At Clemson and things, and we knew it was going to be very tough sledding, but we had some opportunities that we still thought we could have got another touchdown or two in there, but we had a couple key drops. We dropped the football early in some drives, some big third downs, and had a couple this little situation slip out, but they're a good team. That we made the plays and we had to make them.
We will get to the highlights of Florida State at NC State when we come back. Stay with us. We're just getting started here on the Jimbo Fisher Show. Welcome back to the Jimbo Fisher Show. Coach, on the road at Carter Finley, they're always revved up. Television did us a favor, put the game at night, so they were a little more amped. But You continue a nice streak. It was Military Day, too. You win the toss and defer.
Yeah, we did. And they got to drive, and they hit we got them really stopped, and they hit 2 third down. We had a 3rd and 7 run and a 3rd and 10 pass they had to convert, and we got the big pick down there that ended up saving us. But we thought we had good field position. Good kickoff. We covered the kicks on the night very well. I did a nice job here. Here we get the front upside. Did it. Their back's a good player. I said that right there. There's Erman Lane again coming in making a tackle along with Matthew Thomas, who I thought had a really good game on the night for the most part. Right here, just a 3rd and 7 to shame. We missed about 2 or 3 tackles right here on a 3rd and 5 or 6, and popping the inside zone. He goes all the way back across and back across again, picks it up. Here they get it. And how close this is. This is a pick 6. And Josh, who was a great wideout, has great ball skills. He very rarely drops that kind of thing. Boom. But 3rd and 10. We got out of our lane, got in the zone, should have played inside out and got outside and gave up a 3rd and 10 right there, which is critical. We cannot do that. We give up too many 3rd and longs in this ball game. And they got in a little rhythm. Quarterback's a good player, as we knew, and they're throwing and catching the football. Here they run a little naked, get a little near leg, near shoulder, good route by their guy, lifted our guy up off of him, caught the football. Here they go. They went to a stutter route backside. You can't. That's just a Ford making a really good play, squeezing the guy to the sideline, and they left the ball inside. So, Ford goes up, those ball skills, and made another big play. Here coming off the goal line. Now we had a nice little swing route out here to 4. Get things started, get a nice 8-9 yard gain off the first part of it, and they're really good in the game. Get a nice run right here, get up inside, get a 1st down. Moving the football. Moved it pretty well all night. We had right here, this is what we had about 5 drop balls. By guys who had been making some really good plays and just put you behind the chains and really stunning some drives. Here and then 3rd down, we dump it off, and Dalvin ends up about a yard short. It's 3rd and 10 because we had dropped that ball before instead of being a 3rd and 1 or 2, and didn't convert. And you can't do that. I'll tell you what, they're back again. I say that nice tackle by Erman Lane. He's a good player now. Runs hard, catches the ball out of the backfield, runs routes. Their offensive line pounding up in there. There you go. Jacob Pugh, I thought, played well. Derek Nottie played really well from Christmas. Matthew Thomas, those guys in there banging around. There's Josh Sweat trying to get some pressure. Good play right here on third down. Kyle Myers broke it up right there. Here, then Vontae Taylor, those young freshmen out there playing. Here we run a little counter play, and Dalvin bounces it, gets to the edge, gets him 6 or 8 yards right there. Nice job. And we got third down. We got to attack the leverage better at wideout. Wideout, we got to attack the leverage, cut it off, and then got to get that ball up here, but it wasn't where to throw it really. Had bad leverage and didn't flatten the route out. Good job right there. 18, Mr. Hoskins, he's doing a great job. Good job we did a good job on their edge sweeps for the most part. They got a couple of them. But right there, Ehrman got a little, and that is a penalty. He has him out of bounds. There's no need to throw him down. There's no need. He's out of bounds. That's just, you got to be smart right there. There they go. They get a nice scramble right here. On the guy had to do it behind him. Marquez covered him pretty well. They went to the backside. Here they run the option. Really nice play right there by Brian Burns. And they had the guy, Matthew Thomas, got over the top and played the pitch. And we had everything accounted for. Again here. Now, little pick rub route or a block route, however you want to look at it, underneath. And we'll have to look at that and see what they say about that one. But we thought we got picked right there. But, you can't let that happen. Nice job by Travis Rudolph coming down right here inside. Nice throw outside, but Denuni, as you saw Naquan really come on and made some progress on the night, really made some plays and still got some things he's got to clean up. Here we had the counter play. Again, getting it back outside. Dalvin, again, 8-9 yards, getting the edge, doing a really good job. Here we go. Oh, nice, great catch. Great timing by DeAndre, but threw it on the wrong shoulder. That's one thing 80 can do. He can go back and get that football. Now his ball skills. Now we got this declared wrong. We had to declare it all the way back. If we would have done it right, we ended up being a down a guy. We didn't need to. The declaration was right. We had a chance to be a good play and ended up costing. Right there, I thought that was a hold right there on the tight end. They got inside leverage, grabbing his jersey right there. You could see it perfectly on the show and on a corner route, but he didn't get it. And then too high. He got a back shoulder this ball. He's got to drive this on 18 a little bit lower, but we ended up getting a field goal. The missed run cost us. We had a nice drive. We need to tie. That was unfortunate. We didn't get a touchdown. We need to do that. Defense quarterback keeps it right there. Lane gets outside. They get about 4 or 5, but for the most part, we played that stuff pretty good, playing it better and better. Derek Nottie getting pushed inside. They throw a fade right here. They're in zero. He thought he was in 2-man. He cannot be that far inside. He ain't going to get help right there. He's in cover 1. He's got to be more head up, and it was man-to-man across the board. Had bad leverage on the deal. Right there, guys, they mixed the third down, got it right there. Their fast guy, number 7. Here they went. No, they missed this throw. Our corner's got to be sitting right there in the flat. We should have played it low in and out right there and played it right there inside. Good job of rallying back inside to Marcus Walker, who played outstanding on the night. Had a couple sacks, a couple more tackles for loss. I think 10 tackles on the night. Again, there Brian Burns coming in really good playing. And we keep them out of there, and fortunate enough, we missed a field goal. They missed a field goal right there, and good job, good chance for us to move back down the field. Here we go. We get a toss. They had a blitz on the backside, and we didn't get the call made. We could have set the wall on the center right back, and if we did that, we'd had a seam up inside. But we come back right here. We're lucky right here. We had the guy wide open, man. Both tackles got beat on that play, and we had a big 10, 15-yard gain inside right here. Then we come right back and got a third down conversion, and Nooney just dropped the ball. We had that again. We had 2 things right there: a pass pro and a drop ball right there that just were very costly. Now, and hits his foot. It's a flag one way or the other. I don't know what it is, but it should have been a flag. Number 6 right there, good job making the play. There's young Jackson in there, getting in there. Linebacker playing a lot more for us. Right here, that was him though. He should have been out there in the slot. He should have been breaking on it. We brought blitzers off the edge. He had to be going inside out to go play number 2, and he was caught inside. And didn't get out there to his guy, and we got to get off those 2 blocks right there. They get a pitch and get it to the edge. This is a big stand here by our defense. They did a great job. We had to overload the box and played the quarterback run. Jacob Pugh being very disciplined, made a great play right there. And here we go. Now, you talk about coming off the edge. Matthew Thomas come off the edge right there. Closed that gap, and that was huge, holding him right there to a field goal. And DeMarcus Walker almost blocked another one. He almost got through there and blocked another one. And they come back. Now, we respond really nice coming right back here. Nice job on that. Izzo get a 9-yard gain right there, get a 3rd and 1. And we end up picking that up. Now we get a run again, pop a reverse right back coming back. We got to get that outside block, and Kermit could have had a little more than 10 or 12 and maybe got 20, but nice run by him, sticking it north-south and getting up in there. Nice block by DeAndre also. Him and Freddie right there. Here we get to play action. Oh, I want him to pull this ball just a little more, but there's Auden's length, the size, just to go up, and those arms and get a nice post route over the top, nice play action, good protection by our offensive line. We get down there. Then we almost have it. Boy, Izzo makes a great catch, have a halfback pass. They get the interference. Izzo catches, his foot just came down on the line. We got the interference call and got it back in there. And then we handed it to Jaquez down the goal line, that big body. He pounds it up in there, and we tie the ball game up 10-10. Going right before half. And then I thought we were going to be in great shape. We covered the kickoff very well and got them down on the 14. And they bring it out, which was, we're lucky for us. And then we get the ball on the 4. They get them down, and they run it for 2 yards. We call time. They throw it in, which we got them 3rd and 8. Here we have a nice play by Derek Noddy getting back inside. So we call timeout. We got 3 timeouts. We get them to punt it. I believe they throw an incompletion right here. Now this is the 3rd down. And then 3rd and 8, we should have been pressing that, playing inside, playing low hip, underneath with help over the top, and we let them have the comeback right there. And that was critical, and ended up giving 3 points the other way. And would have had the ball back with a timeout, probably around midfield to 40-yard line, trying to drive to go back ahead at halftime. Again, 3rd and long, got us. Great, that's a good throw and catch. We're in good coverage right there. That's just a good player and a good quarterback making a throw and catch. There's nothing you can say. But right here, Burns, he had the high shoulder. We had that sack. And he went low shoulder, got to go high shoulder, and let the guy break contain. Again, nice play right here. DeMarcus Walker coming off the edge, did a real nice job. And we end up holding them. They kick a field goal, and unfortunately, instead of us having a field goal or a chance that they did, and they're ahead at halftime 13-10. Here we go, coming on one play, last play of the half. Hand it off, and we get about a 10-yard run by Dalvin. You never know. You hand that guy the ball, something good could happen anytime.
So 13-10 at intermission, you battle back. Got the field position in your favor, got the score evened up, and then they take a 3-point lead. But the big play, you saw that catch by Auden Tate.
Yeah.
I mean, he really continues to develop and shows great promise. That's a big play the first half.
If he and Nooney will have attention to detail and keep playing with consistency, they're going to be really, really good players because they can catch the football, they can get open, they got ball skills, their length, their explosion, and then just really defining that position, and that's what they got to do. And very proud of their progress and what he did, but that was a really nice play he made.
3-point difference at intermission, but Florida State gets the ball to start things in the 3rd quarter, and we'll get to the second half highlights in just a bit. Stay with us here on the Jimbo Fisher Show.
Yard line, the snap was set in his own end zone, rolling pocket, rolling to his left, rolling to his right, I beg your pardon. He's going to be tackled at the 7-yard line. He lost a yard. Left now from the Wolfpack 13. Handoff, Dalvin Cook, up the gut, he goes to the 5-3-2-1. Touchdown FSU. Went right through the defensive line of North Carolina State, shook a leg and broke a tackle, and Dalvin Cook finds the promised land. To the 15, makes the catch, tries to make, he made the first guy miss. Bobo comes to the near side, got a blocker over there, outside the numbers 30, to the 32, to the 35-yard line, and Bobo Wilson has his second good punt return of the game. Wolfpack 30-yard line, 1st down 10. The snap, handoff to Dalvin Cook, running left, got the corner, to the 35, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10-yard line, breaks another tackle, 3-2-1, touchdown FSU. That is Penix, Dalvin Cook, touchdown Florida State. My goodness, what a run. Hard attempt, far side hash. The spot, the kick, it's airborne, and it is good again. Roberto Aguayo. 2nd and 7, Brissett, quick snap, hits the pass away, caught ball at the 41. Picked up by the nose. FSU's forced to take away.
I love this
ball
kid.
by Samuels, and the ball stripped away by
Elliott.
Javian Elliott. In front, the snap out of the gun. A handoff to Patrick Price. Daylight blocking to the left side, outside the numbers 40. 35 to the 30. Down the far sideline, lowers the shoulder. The snap, play action fake, sold nicely by McGuire. Goes a pass near side, like a receiver. Wide open to the 10. Easy touchdown, Florida State. Herbert Whitfield, wide open. From the Seminole 48, the snap. Run a stun up front. Brissett forced out of the pocket. He will go down in the backfield. He's sacked at the 42. DeMarcus Walker gets another piece of a sack along with Derwin James. The snap out of the shotgun. Blitz picked up. McGuire's pass to the right side. Caught ball by Kermit Whitfield. Sideline outside the numbers. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown FSU. Kermit Whitfield. Second touchdown of the game. First down goal. Here's the snap. Brissett stood up. He did not get it in, and they have no timeouts. That should do the ball game, huh? By the time they unpile and get lined up, the clock ticking at 4, 3, 2, 1. This game is over. Happy homecoming, Seminoles.
Welcome back, Coach. Familiar refrain here. You get the ball to start the third quarter. Obviously, down at one-score game, you want to go down and obviously either take the lead or tie things up.
We do, and we move the football well early in the half and just don't finish the drives. And again, that's getting to be right here. We miss a block right here too on our return game. We got to get this cleaned up too. We got a good returner and a couple good returners, and we're missing blocks up front on some silly things. Here we come out. First play, get a nice little pass right here to the tight end, get him out in the flat, get a 6-8 yard route. Nice job. Come right back here, get a little corner route by Nooney. Great throw and catch. Really good job by him. Here to get a little. Now this is the MA up front. This is one of our O-line. They should have slid down. We had a chance. We had another big play down the field, and we didn't slide down and give up the protection. This put us behind the 8 ball. So we go to a screen right here, miss a block downfield. We're carrying the ball loosely, carrying it with space under our elbow, and get about 15-yard gain, get back to about 3rd and 1 or 2, and we just fumble the ball. Cannot fumble. He's got to hold on that football. Had a big gain right there. We're across midfield, ready to score, going back to score some points. Just fumbled. Great job by Jacob Pugh and the guys outside, keeping leverage. Good job. Almost a pick right there by Mr. Westbrook. There you go, Dalvin getting back outside. We get him to the edge. The guy gets a hold of him coming from behind. That guy's a good player. He's a Florida guy. We get a bounce back, and then we get back. I don't know if it's 3rd and 1 or 2 here. Yeah, we get that. About 3rd and 3, get a little sprint out route, get the ball to Nooney. He nodded and executed the play, did a real nice job. Here we go, get the flip play back out. They played it, but he gets back north-south, gets a couple yards out of it. Oh, nice. It's 3rd and long. Hit the vertical inside to Nooney. Got to catch that ball and go north-south. Just quit going lateral. Let's get north-south. But you see, he can find those holes, and they can throw it down there. They have a lot of trust in each other. Here, we just missed a block. Guard's got to come with the tackle. We made an overcall. The guard's got to step with the tackle. Tackle went too wide, but the guard's got to come with him to help secure that. Again, we come back underneath to the screen again. That's the one he'd fumbled earlier. Again, pick up a nice 8-10 yard gain on the play, moving the ball very well. And right here, we got to run about a 6 or 7 yard route. We run a 12-yard route. And we can't hold the football on the blitz. So that's what got us on the drive. Got to know our depths of where we're at. Nice job right here on the punt by Logan. And then we almost get it. Just inches from getting a daggone fumble right there. Backed up right there. We had it really nice. Nice play by Marquez on that punt. Here they go. Now we got them down here to a 3rd and 8 or more. And they hit a little jailbreak screen, the one we had hit earlier on 3rd down. And when they were impressed, double pressed, we had a double. This guy was doubled. His safety should have came down and hit it right in the mouth right off the bat. He hesitated, and the guard got to him and blocked him. And all of a sudden, Matthew Thomas saved a touchdown right there. Game saving touchdown. As far as running that guy down, it was going to be a 90-some yard play. But nice job here. They got a holding call right there on 4, and it was. He grabbed him. Nice job right there by 44. Here we got blitz coming inside. They get us in man, get a matchup, get a little whip route. Get it back outside, 3rd and 4 to 5, and pick it up. They're moving the ball very well right here. Here they hit a reverse, and thought we got clipped right there in the back, but obviously not. But they got a touchdown. Again, we got to make the play. Still should have had the edge. We had the edge. Brian Burns and those guys on the edge usually play that very well, and they got sucked down inside. Here's what I loved about it. Every time we did it, though, our guys respond right back. Come back, get a nice corner route back outside, and pick it up. Get a nice play action right here. Stands in the pocket. See, that's a green dog. Our back blocks a guy, and the guy who had him adds on. There's nothing you can do. Everybody picked up their guy, but it's a great throw and catch right there on an over route by 12 and 80. Great throw and catch. Here we get the flip play back outside, get the leverage. Good job by Kermit staying on his guy. Dalvin gets about 8 or 9. And we're just nickel and diming that ball. Play action, moving it around, just getting it right up and down the field. Again, Dalvin bounces it back on the zone play. They're over pursuing it. He's inches from breaking this thing. It's a nice run right here by Dalvin. He had to earn all of his yards. They're a very good run defense, but he ran hard, played well. Here we go. Get the out route right here to Kermit. Nice job. Get about 8 or 10 right here. Pick it up. Moving the ball very well. Here we are. Get the counter play. There, we got it declared right, the one we missed earlier. Got a hat to a hat and then make that safety. You have to come chase him, and usually they have a hard time getting him on the ground. It's a big touchdown, and they answer right back, get it right back to a 3-score game. Love the guys, the drive they have. That's a big-time quality drive. Here they go. Watch this play by Calvin Bruton. Same one they hit earlier. Calvin, or is that AJ or Calvin? I can't see. I think it's AJ. I'm sorry. It's AJ. Come breaking on that ball and broke up that play really nice. Our young safety is getting better and better. Nice job right there. That's a good throw and catch. Again, Devontae Taylor's all over the guy, and they threw and caught the football. They're a good team. And right here, again, we had the edge. They tugged on us, pulled us back in. But, again, their back's a really good player. Did a nice job, and we lost contain. Got to play that a little tighter. Backers got to help squeeze that outside. They're getting a drive going right here, right now. And now, good job by guys rallying to the football, knocking them out. No gain right there. And we hold them. They got to that no man's land, and we were able to hold them. And now we're pinned back. We're pinned back on the 4-yard line here. We come out. Donnie makes a great throw, hits a tight end right here on a nice route. Get us going with Izzo. Izzo had 3 nice catches on night, blocked very well. Come back outside, finds 15 out here, one-on-one. A nice little throw out here to him. We're just moving the ball up and down. And got a penalty, got a chop call on the back. Didn't know we were, they have to throw this high. They have a good play, good coverage. We come back inside right here. Sticks a nice vertical inside the new. Now go ahead and don't squat right there. Get north side, give me about 2 more yards, give me the first down. And then we had to miss slant. That's where we stopped running the route on the slant. We eased up and didn't need to. Good. I can't tackle like that. We were cut. We need to wrap up. I mean, we don't teach it like that one now. 91, good job inside. And they're moving it. Good job right here. 44, keeping contained. Brian Burns or Matthew Thomas getting out there, keeping contained, get on the quarterback, do a nice job. Here we go. First down, we had a drop play, back shoulder vertical throw by little Kermit. I mean, great play by Kermit right there. Big time play. Big time play. Got things going. Then we come back out. They bust the coverage. If we could have had a little more protection, we might have got a score on this. He could have laid it out there just a little more. But great play by Nooney. We're in field goal range here, but we want to throw it. Now, we're lucky on this. We actually then run a good route and make a poor decision right here, and they drop an interception. And we're very fortunate right here. We didn't need to throw this ball. That game could have been over right there, and we got second life, and we made them pay for it. Here we get blitz. Now, 72 should pick this up right there. He's standing right there. Give ground, throw this ball to a spot. That's a heck of a throw and catch right there, guys. I mean, under the pressure and what it was in the moment, it actually should have been blocked. But we teach, DeAndre give ground, push the ball up, throw it to a spot. Big time route by Travis Rudolph. Great catch, great throw. Everybody, great execution. And our defense here, and of course we got the targeting call right off here. I thought we held 44 right there, big time, and give him the edge. And he doesn't hit it. I don't know what he wanted him to do, but I mean, I'm not claiming it's right, wrong, and different. I just got to clear that up. I don't know what the situation is there. And good job right here by A.J. Westbrook. Good play. Our guys, tell you what, they're contesting every throw, they're blitz. Now, you talk about a great throw and catch by them. Wow. Guy was under blitz, threw it to the out, and the guy got his toe down. That was big time. Good call. Here they found it right there. The corner should have been setting in the flat. He sank too deep. He should have been sitting right there doubling that thing. And great. Got a unblocked, got a blitzer, got guys free. Charles stayed very aggressive in this group. Now they hit the screen. We read it. Great play by 37 right there. And Matthew Thomas split 2. Kyle did a great job, and then saw Jacob Pugh chase it back, and we ended up being a loss. Now they got 3rd and long. Watch this play right here by A.J. Westbrook. That's their guy. They're your number one who makes all the plays, and he usually does. And we got the ball batted out of his hand on 4th down. Good tight coverage here. Got 3 guys on the top, and we save it. And it's a victory formation. And our guys finally, we got to win one of those games, another one of those games to feel good. And the defense did a great job. We got to go ahead and take a knee, and that's the best playing ball right there, Victor.
24-20. Congratulations on that win, Coach. You really have to be pleased with the fight that your team showed, because you didn't lead in this game until there was 3 minutes to go.
We did. We were in it the whole time, and we knew it was going to be a scrappy game, and they always play us that way. And we had opportunities on both sides, and it's a hard-fought game. Our kids fought hard, played hard, and did what they had to do.
Big play of the second half. The Rudolph touchdown certainly would count, but earlier on that drive, for a small guy like Kermit Whitfield, that might have been the catch of his career in that situation.
Was. Back shoulder, 2nd and 10, back shoulder vertical inside. After we just dropped the ball on 1st down. Had the ball on 1st down for a big play, and we dropped it and had to get that 2-minute drive going, and we got it going, and it was a big play by Kermit.
Florida State goes on to get the win. Now turns the page. Short week as we get ready for a rarity, a Friday night home football game at Doak. We'll talk about that in the matchup with Boston College when we come back right here on the Jimbo Fisher Show.
Today's final stats are presented by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites. Inside the Helmet is presented by Hyundai.
I'm Fred Jones. I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm currently a junior in school, and I play defensive line. My very first football game was my 8th grade year. I had played Optimist for Pembroke Pines. It was a great feeling because, I never played in a football game before. So, I was just balled out. Oh, I had a few dream jobs growing up. I remember I wanted to be a firefighter, a cop, a basketball player, NFL. It just kept changing about every year or 2 years. It just kept changing. My first hero was always my dad, because, if it wasn't for him, I won't be the man I am today. My mom also, because you can't leave mom out of this. And probably more Ray Lewis and Sean Taylor. First time I met Coach Fish, I was kind of nervous because I never met him before, and it was just like, okay, this is the head coach for the team, and it's like, okay, so I got to make a good first impression. But after about a couple of words, I just felt, natural, just relaxed, because he's a relaxed person, and he just make you feel welcome and like your family. A lot of people don't know I also participate in track here, as doing the shot put and discus. Shot put here I just been practicing, but this upcoming season is when I'm actually gonna start throwing the shot put. And discus, last year I think I ended up throwing about close to 170. But it was my first time in about 2 years of actually throwing. I had butterflies because, you got 80-something thousand people screaming and stuff like that. It's just amazing. That's one of the reasons why I came here, just for the atmosphere and the fans.
Dalvin Cook tries to get outside. A little hip wiggle to the 3-2-1. Touchdown, Florida State. Dalvin Cook's got 4 today. That matches the number on his jersey.
Dalvin Cook is now second all-time at Florida State in rushing touchdowns, passing Warwick Dunn last weekend. He is also just 192 yards short of becoming the all-time career rushing leader at Florida State.
He's just different from, I don't know what it is, but he's just elusive. And he can, once he get a little space in himself, it's over.
He's shown that, leading all Power 5 players in yards from scrimmage.
10-5, 3-2-1, touchdown.
Cook also became just the 7th ACC player and first in over a decade to tally 3 1,000-yard rushing seasons. He causes a lot of issues for defenses.
I can only imagine how much other teams go through playing against him. So in practice it's gonna happen plenty of times. But you thought you was right up on him. He separated. That's one thing he do good when he running. He gets separation from the defender, so it ain't like he gonna catch him, because he 9 out of 10 you probably not gonna catch him. Man. He's just an overall good guy.
You got to be on point all the time, because if you just mess up just one, take the wrong step, the wrong way, it's over. Even if you in the right spot, sometimes it still might be over. I don't know. It's tough going on.
The Seminoles see him in practice every day, but he still amazes with what he's capable of doing every Saturday.
You look at it and just go, again, huh? Again, huh? He's an extremely, extremely talented guy, but he's an extremely, extremely team guy that works at the game. He really does, and I don't take him for granted.
FSU football has always prided itself on family, talent, and maintaining a world-class legacy. Shining on the field in the 80s, 90s, and today, Seminoles Frederick Jones, Marvin Jones, and Fred Jones know all about upholding the Garnet and Gold legacy.
I had a great experience playing football here at FSU. Never been away from home, but the fans, the team, the players, everybody, the coaches, everything made it a very nice, pleasant experience.
Frederick Jones spearheaded the family legacy, making his debut as a Nole in the 1983 season at linebacker.
I love linebacker. Linebacker is that kind of position that you're basically like the quarterback on defense. I enjoy the intensity. I enjoy hitting.
After 4 seasons at Florida State, Jones went on to the Kansas City Chiefs. Although on a bigger stage, it was only the beginning of the Jones reign.
I was telling Florida State I had a brother that's going to be even better than I was. They didn't believe me at first.
Marvin Jones arrived on Florida State's campus in 1990. Given the nickname Shade Tree, Jones dominated at linebacker, all while wearing number 55, just like his big brother.
Gino Toretto will drop the throw. And he will get the pass away, dumps it off, and a hit made. Boy, was he pounded. Was that Shade Tree Marvin Jones that made the hit? Boy, that was a bone-rattling tackle.
Football is something that we share, me and my brother Marvin. It brought responsibility into our lives, and it also helped bring us closer.
Marvin went on to have a successful professional career as a Jet, playing in the NFL for 10 seasons.
It was very rewarding because I always believe that, I want my brother, even my son, I want them to always go further than I went.
With both Jones brothers being Seminoles and going on to the NFL, it still wasn't the end of the Jones legacy. In 2014, a new member of the Jones family had arrived on Florida State's campus.
I know as a kid, I always wanted to come here. And when they offered me, I had to play cool, but on the inside, I was just excited. I was just so happy.
When he got the offer to get a scholarship, brought tears in my eyes because I started thinking about my years and my brother's years and what Florida State meant to me, and I was proud. I was real proud.
Although playing defensive tackle, Fred also finds meaning in the number 55 and wears the jersey proudly.
I feel great when I put on the jersey. 55, on the back it says Jones. And to this day, my dad and my uncle is still, every time they see it, every time they see me, they're almost about to cry. Because they know what they put into this program. They know I'm doing the same thing too.
I wanted him to always be his own man, set his own goals and accomplish his own things. But when he wanted to say to Dad, I want to be like you, I want to be similar to you, that meant a lot, and it made me feel proud as a father. He's just a great son that just happened to be a football player.
Every time I turn around, he always say, son, I'll still always love you if you didn't play football. He was never a dad to push me into football, saying, you're going to play. It was something I always wanted to do. If I didn't love football, I would not be going out there practicing every day to get better. Football just gives me a better opportunity in life.
Fred continues to shape the family legacy, representing number 55 to the best of his ability. And with the Jones family blood running through his veins, his talent and work ethic is sure to add another successful chapter to the Jones dynasty.
The Look Ahead is presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance. Register to win a football fantasy experience at NolesContest.com.
Welcome back, Coach. I mentioned a rarity, Friday night football. Obviously, it's Veterans Day this Friday, and so we're going to play a home football game. It's Military Day, Senior Night. A lot going on as you lead into this game.
Really is. I mean, Senior Night, the seniors we have on this football team and what they've meant to this program, be a great celebration for them and honoring them, and then, of course, our veterans, which, I mean, without them, we don't have the things we have in this country. Now, again, I'm for our veterans in every way, shape, and form, and I, again, think we should do more and more and more for them because of what they sacrifice for us to have what we have.
You play Boston College, and, Coach, from a practice standpoint, it changes things up that you're playing Friday, your day earlier.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, big time. Even on Sunday here, after the show, we got to go have our team meeting and get the film out of the way. So Monday we have a still have a lighter practice, but we got to add a little bit more, and then Tuesday, and then be able to cut it. And Wednesday have a solid, but be able to get it cut back so we can get them some rest. And we got to get a lot in. It's hard on these short weeks.
And this Eagle football team, it's always a physical fight against Boston College.
And they're one of the top 10 defenses in the country. I mean, they're giving up just over 300 yards a game. Great big guys up front, physical, play very tough, hard-nosed, and they're running the football very well. The quarterback's getting better and better. They're making plays at receiver, and their special teams are extremely well.
Boston College comes to town for a Friday night game, as we just discussed. It's Military Appreciation Night, also Senior Night. We will see you at Doak, hopefully, on Friday night. We'll step aside, come back with some final thoughts right here on the Jimbo Fisher Show.
We're inside the Sports Nutrition Center. We're here with Chris Burkett, a registered dietitian here at Florida State. A lot of people eat mindlessly. I don't want to speak for everybody. I definitely do.
Right.
So if they eat like I do, you're looking for a snack all the time. You don't really care what it is. So when we're snacking, what should we be looking for?
Okay, so like you said, mindless eating is a very big issue in this country. People just kind of, when you're staring at the TV, you're eating, you might have a whole big family-sized bag of chips.
Yep.
That causes a big issue because then while you're sitting there watching TV for an hour, you eat the whole thing, and that's a big problem. So one of the things that you really need to be mindful of is your portion size. So that's the first big issue that we like to cover when we're talking to anybody about nutrition. So I have some examples here about portion sizes. We have cashews. So a lot of people like to snack on nuts throughout the day, and that's actually a really good snack to have throughout the day because it'll keep you full longer. But you want to eat about a quarter cup of nuts as your snack. That's a portion size for nuts.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Because yeah, everybody eats those whole Planters tubs full of nuts.
Right.
And you really need to, the best way to go about not eating the whole tub is pre-portion it out. You know, we have little baggies here. Measure out a quarter cup of your nuts and put them in pre-portioned bags and just go grab one or two while you're watching TV. Or grab one or two on your way to work, you know. Something really simple, really easy way to avoid mindless eating.
So you've stuck out with the nuts here. You've got other snacks. What other snacks are good to eat?
Right. So the snacks that we like to recommend to people are whole foods, things that are not in a package. So I know a lot of people grab for a Snickers bar or maybe a bag of chips, like I just said before, as a snack. And you want to avoid those kinds of things because often they're more processed, have a lot more salt, and have a lot more sugar in them, which can lead to issues down the road. So some great things that you can snack on is whole fruit, like apple or a banana. And people don't also realize the serving sizes of fruit. So serving size for banana is like one small banana. It's like 6 inches long-ish. And then like a serving size for an apple is about the size of a baseball. So people don't realize that. Cheese is another good one to snack on, another whole food.
Just one cheese?
I would say two.
Okay.
Baby bells.
2 cheese.
Yeah, 2 cheeses.
I'm gonna be struggling for snacks.
Right. Well, that's the point, is it's a snack. It's
Right.
not your meal. So
Right.
it's just to keep you know, a little bit full throughout the day. And then dried fruit, another great one. And we also have some animal crackers. That's another good snack. But again, portion size is everything when it comes to snacks.
Are there better snacks in the morning and the afternoon, or does it not matter when you eat one or the other?
There's not really a better snack for a time of the day. It's just what you're used to eating in the morning. You know, if you'd rather have an apple in the morning rather than a piece of cheese in the morning, go for an apple. Or go for a piece of cheese. Either way.
Whatever you want.
Right.
Some great tips right there from Chris, and you can get plenty more if you follow them at FSU Fuel on Twitter and Instagram. I want to thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Coach, just some final thoughts here. One guy that's really enjoying a good season from a number standpoint is Tavares McFadden. To have another interception, he's up to 7 interceptions, which is the most by a defender in about 20 years. What do you like about what he's doing? I know you want to see more consistency.
Well, he does. He's growing. He's growing and understand plays and learning to use his gifts learning to use his length, his size, but he's becoming a much more of a technician and not relying on his ability, becoming a technician, and then that length and size allows him to be in position to make so many plays because he is so big, and that's one of the rare things of being in a corner, big as he is and had the ball skills, and he's just getting more confident in what he's doing.
I know this is secondary to the team goal, obviously, but Dalvin Cook is creeping closer and closer and has a chance, depending on how things go this week, but ultimately to be the all-time leading rusher in FSU history.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's on track if things go well, when we keep running the football and he stays healthy and all those good things. But, you know, and being the class and with the names of the elite people he's in there with just tells you what kind of career he's had and how good a player he is.
Yeah, no question. All right, that'll do it for this week's show. Again, Friday night football at Doe Campbell Stadium, and we'll have a look back next week right here on the Jimbo Fisher Show.
This has been the Jimbo Fisher Show, brought to you by the Florida Lottery, over $30 billion and counting to education. Just imagine. The energy-saving conservation programs of Tico People's Gas. Coca-Cola, try a game changer of your own. Taste the feeling. SunTrust, the official bank of Florida State Athletics. And by Nick's Toggery, provider of Coach Fisher's wardrobe.